is the center liable to pay the entire compensation, or is it only liable to pay that much compensation which is due to the implementation of goods and services tax? What is your view?
Before I express my view, I'd like to say that these are all interpretational aspects. If you read the law says in relation to implementation of GST. So, is COVID part of that implementation or not? That becomes a debatable subject. The way states are interpreting it is that the guarantee that was given by the center had no preconditions attached to it. There was no precondition as to act of God, so on and so forth. That guarantee was given and predicated on the assumption no matter what the GDP of the state is, what the collections of the state is, this compensation is payable. Number one. Number two, some states are also arguing that the way the formula worked in the initial years, it benefited the center. So center got a bigger share of the compensation cess, and now we feel shortchanged that we are not getting it. I think what is critical over here is not the interpretation aspect, in my view. What is critical over here is to be able to preserve the GST design and the structure. GST design and structure is an integral part of the cooperative federalism, because when the entire GST was rolled out, cooperative federalism was paramount. And besides the cooperative federalism, what was the other important imperative was that businesses would not be subjected to multiplicity of taxes and wastage of credits. So the debate is not of interpretation over here. The Attorney General has already opined on this matter. Much as states don't like it, that opinion is favoring the center, and states may want to dispute it, including carrying this dispute in the Supreme Court. But the fact is that the GST structure has to be preserved. The sanctity of the GST Council is important.